So in this video, I want to demonstrate a couple options you can do to improve the broadcasting capability of OBS.Ninja. So if you have a group of people, 15, 20 people, and you want to broadcast higher quality video, and you don't have a computer that can handle the CPU requirements of a peer-to-peer option, I created this website. This is meshcast.io. So we can just go to meshcast.io, and what it looks like is this, right? It automatically selects your virtual camera and your virtual audio cable. We can give it a random stream ID. So in this case, my cat is the greatest. There we go. And we press start. Now, if the server is up and running and not crashing, it will give you a result like this. Quality limitation, bandwidth, You can change cameras here, right? That's not a problem. And, when we're here, we see that the bit rate only goes up to around 400 kilobits per second. This is the video bit rate. Total bit rate is around 430 because the audio is about 32, but it never goes above 500 kilobits per second. And as a result, the video quality is limited to around 360p. You can lower the bit rate even more if you want. Don't know why, but you can lower it very low down to like 50 or something. You can also lower the resolution even more. So if you want higher frame rate, we can lower the resolution down at 240 in this case. And you can also censor. Okay, so very basic core features you might need for publishing. We're going to pretend we're doing a virtual camera here. Pretend this is a virtual camera, but I'm just going to use my actual camera. So the concept would be, we would be in OBS.Ninja, we would create a room. We would, have everything set up. We don't need to do the virtual camera. We could, create a show, We invite some people. And maybe I'll just invite myself. So we invited myself. Now I want to broadcast to the room, this scene. I copy this link. Now this link shows me the video, right? So I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to go not to OBS, but to our OBS page here. OBS.Ninja page. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a invite link. I'm going to add on to the end website, and I'm going to add on view. Okay, so website and view. View is very important. Website's very important. I'm going to take this link that I just copied and I'll paste it in here. Okay, and then I'll preview it, make sure it works. It works, and then we hit share. Okay, when it's a website, you'll get this dotted line around it. You'll notice that we get very limited controls. So we can chat, but we don't have any video controls. Like this is very limited in what we can do here. The control room, we connect, but we don't see anything as a director. And we don't even need to worry about the director really, so we can close that. But as a guest, you can see that we have an outline here, right? So that's kind of cool. If you want to use this in broadcast mode, what we can do here is we can take the stream ID of the website share, and we can say broadcast equals the stream ID. So when we join as a guest now, what we'll see is the output of meshcast.io. So we'll see this output, and it will be full screen, and I'll be a performer, and I'll be able to mute my camera, I'll be able to talk to other guests, and I'll be able to see the output of, start virtual cam. I'll be able to go here, I can select the virtual camera, and, as a guest, I can now see the OBS output as from the virtual cam, right? So I'm a guest. I can see myself. I can see the virtual cam, and all this is using very little CPU. So in this case, Chrome is using 10%, and I'm broadcasting to a server, and I'm able to distribute that to people. Anyways, it says right here, we don't have enough bandwidth to really offer more quality. The reason I'm limiting Meshcast.io to 500 kilobits per second or so is because, well, Meshcast is server-based. There's a server. I'm paying a monthly fee for it. I'm also paying for the bandwidth for that server. And so when people use it, it actually costs me quite a bit of money. OBS.Ninja, on the other hand, costs me very little since all the video data is peer-to-peer. Meshcast, though, I'm eating the cost of having to broadcast the video from a server to the viewers. By limiting the bitrate, I'm able to offer it for free. It's not going to kill me to offer it to a few hundred people who might be using it. It's a tool. I'm more than happy to do that. But if someone wanted to broadcast 10 megabits per second to 100 people, I would need to charge like $1,000 for that, right? Like it would cost me a lot of money. I would need multiple servers, and I would need to maintain those servers. And so that would be very expensive. Meshcast.io is a goal of mine to make it free. So I do want to get feedback from users if they use it, but I'm going to say it's not stable enough for production use, mainly because it's one server. It's easy to get overloaded by having a lot of people use it. Okay. There are, I have another company. This is a paid company called Stage 10. It's kind of like OBS.Ninja in some ways. You can select camera, you can bring it in, you can invite other people and add more local cameras. And this is a server-based solution. So all the guests are coming into a server, and as a director, when I invite someone into the show, they also come in as a virtual camera, right? So I can, as a camera, but you can select a scene, mute that. And now we have, me coming in, and you can see by the latency, the me on the right is coming in through a server, and the me on the left is coming in directly through a local camera. This is a server-based solution, but it's not free, right? Because, well, servers cost a lot of money, developers cost a lot of money, DevOps cost a lot of money, and I don't have full control of the company. I'm only a partial owner, so I can't be as generous as I am with OBS.Ninja and Meshcast. Okay, but this service, you can, if you want, I can show you some tricks. I'm not officially allowed to show you these tricks at the moment. I'm hoping to officially allow you to see them in the future. But you can have 10 guests in a room, and you can pull dozens of feeds into OBS. You can pull this feed into OBS. Actually, I'm not even sure this would work. Probably not. No, not supported yet. Okay, but the goal would be that in the future you could drag this into OBS directly and have it appear. It's not yet added, but when that's added, you'll be able to access it. Okay, anyways, those are a couple approaches to enhancing OBS.Ninja. You can stream to a larger audience in this way. A partial solution, again, I just want to mention, is the WebP mode. That is, it's all being done in the browser. So as a director, in this case, I would add like WebP, and here I would not be doing I'd add WebP here, and as a broadcaster, I wouldn't be doing an iframe. I'd be doing my camera, and I'd be pulling WebP format, which uses virtually no CPU. So that's another way to mass broadcast, but the quality is much lower. Okay, I'm rambling. Check out Meshcast. Give me feedback. It can crash at any moment. It's a server-based solution. It's there for you to experiment, there for you to try. But if you also have limited bandwidth and limited CPU, feel free to use it for one of your shows. Give me feedback if it works or not. I'll invest more into it if people like it. Okay, bye-bye.